Hello, all my chickadees! Welcome back to Nightshade. This is part 2. Part 1 was, oh my goodness, almost a year ago? Oopsie. It kind of slid under my radar there for a while. But we're finally continuing it. What we left off with was being in jail. So this is going to be fun. And in case you don't know about the storyline, or are new to the channel, what happened is this little green guy right here, the little green guy right there, he is the main character that we play as, and he is actually, a drug dealer. He, like, sells drugs, to get an income. And the pink-haired one is his, like, close friend, but he's like an assassin, and I don't think we know that he's an assassin yet. But he's paid to go kill people. And we had like a handoff we had to do in another city, like a fancy city. And so we went over there, and he went with us. Miska, I think his name is. He went with us, and the cop found us suspicious, and we ran, being an idiot, and we ran, and we got captured, and we're in jail now. That was a little rundown of what happened in the last one, so we're just gonna jump back in and see if we can get out of jail. Alright. I think this was us? Maybe? Let's see. Was this us? Should be in jail. Yeah, here we are. Alright. No, how do I get out of this? Resume. There we go. Okay, this is where we left off. The sound of metal doors closing echoed loudly in the holding cell Sasha and Miska found themselves in. Although it was clean and had a little barred window near the ceiling, it was a bit cramped. Luckily, sharing with strangers wasn't something they had to worry about. I mean, look at them. Aren't they adorable? Alone in the cell, Sasha and Miska sat quietly on a metal bench near the back. A baton suddenly struck the bars in front of them, jarring both of them from their thoughts. Alright, give me your C-cards. Come on, bring them over here. I don't have all day. When neither of them moved to stand up, the officer hit the bars again. This time was even louder than their last.
Hey.
Got a listening problem? I said bring me your C-cards. With a disgruntled noise and a slight eye roll, Miska eased himself off the metal bench and dug into his pocket, searching for the card. I forgot what C-cards are. Are they like our identification? I think they are. Sasha wasn't far behind, also looking in his pockets. Before Sasha could stand, Miska held out his hand for his friend's C-card. Once he had the cards, he approached the officer behind the bars.
Hey.
Here. He squeezed his hand between the bars and held the cards out to the officer. Took you long enough. The officer swiped both cards from Miska's hand and turned to walk down the tiled hall. Hey, we'll get those back, right? Yep, after we process and run your prints. Get comfy, you'll be in there for a while. Miska gripped the bars of the cell door and sighed as the officer's footsteps faded down the hall. My feet are killing me. Sasha lifted one leg over the other to better reach his sneakers. After messing with the laces and removing his shoe, and rubbed at his feet with a frown. That was the worst. He couldn't remember the last time he ran that much all at once. Probably not since grade school. Miska turned away from the bars and leaned back against him, watching Sasha. I commend you. That was a hard sprint. A hard sprint that could have been avoided. With an annoyed sigh, Miska pushed off the bars and walked across the cell, carelessly flopping down beside his friend. It wouldn't hurt. I don't know. Try a treadmill once in a while. Being able to run from shit in the city is an asset. Sasha lifted his gaze from his swollen foot, less than amused.
Seriously?
I can't do all the things you want me to do. I won't. Glad you can outrun the cops, but that wasn't on my agenda.
Wait.
I never said that I wanted... Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have pushed you to do something you can't do. Miska rubbed the back of his neck sheepishly, his gaze straying from Sasha to anything and everything else in the cell. Sasha looked away. Sasha? So, what was that back in the alley? Oh, you mean when I pulled your arm? Sorry. Yeah, but why? You were freaked out all of a sudden. What was that about? I wasn't freaked out. Why would you think that? You almost pulled my arm out of its socket. I'd call that freaked out. Was it the two people we saw? Oh yeah, we ran down the aisle and then there was like some people there. And he was like, oh hell no, and turned and jerked us and went in the other direction, and then we got caught by the cops. There's nothing freaky about two people in an alley, Sasha. Excuse me. I yawned because I'm sleepy. It's nothing. Exactly, so why did you freak out? I didn't fucking freak out. Abruptly, a baton struck the cell bars again. Dude, why don't you just say hi or introduce yourself? You know, be like, hey, instead of like banging on the door, the thing every time. That's annoying. Jarring the two from their argument, Miska jumped and turned sharply to face the officer. Hey, stop freaking out in there. Oh my god. Alright, we ran your cards. You each get a phone call. And you, Pinky, you've got a lot of explaining to do. Do you know how many knives we pulled off you? I'm just picturing, oh my god, what show was it? It's happened in quite a few shows, but, I think it was in Sinbad. It was like a Sinbad animated movie that, they went to a party or something, and the guy just started, like, pulling everything, all the, knives he had off of him, and, it ended up being a complete table full of just, like, knives and swords, and they're sitting there like, how the freaking heck did you have all this on you? And by the time he finally gets, like, the last thing off, the people he came with are like, okay, we're leaving, and he's just like, oh my gosh, and just pick up an armful of it and walk off. I'm imagining that with Miska, just like a huge pile of knives they got off of it. Because he is an assassin, okay? So it makes sense. Sasha watched as Miska started for the door and followed the cop out of the holding cell. He rubbed his foot again, turning his head down towards his shoe with a sigh. Together, Miska rounded the corner of the officer. Alright, you got 10 minutes to make one call and make it good. Don't talk much, do ya? Whatever, phone's over there. Wipe it down when you're done. Miska approached a row of ancient-looking phone lines and proceeded to pick up the receiver. When he did, a small screen projected above the number pad. With practiced ease, he dialed the number and waited quietly. He watched as the screen flickered before faintly displaying a pixelated face. Who is he calling?
State your name and coordinates.
It's me. I'm in jail. I need you to get us out. One moment. Miska glanced up from the phone, sweeping his gaze over the people in the lobby. Alright, I'm here. Why are you in jail? That doesn't matter. Can you just get us out? Us. Who's us? Is there someone there with you? Yeah, a friend. We were caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. Doesn't matter. It's not a big deal.
Listen.
Is your C card not working? They should have let you out when they scanned the encryption. Do you really want to play 20 questions with me right now? I've got a limited time on this thing. And Sasha doesn't have the same C card as me. I'm not leaving him here. Just call them and bail us out. Sasha.
Come on.
Dima, seriously, time limit. Hey, I think if I remember right, I think Dima is the black-haired one? Okay, I feel like I'm wrong already. No, maybe it's not. Okay, I'll call the station. But Mishka, this can't be a situation more than once. Sure, whatever. I saw Ada in an alley when we were running from the cops. He was with Neo. I see. Yeah, anyway, thanks. Mishka? What? Be careful, please. If Ada's out there, there's a reason. Stay close to our perimeter, call Vadim if you need to, and please stop running from cops. Keep your head down. Okay, Ada is the black-haired one, right? That was, like, on the title screen? Yep. Bye. But Mishka abruptly set the receiver back onto the hook, his eyes closing with aggravation. The cop behind him eyed him like a hawk, occasionally glancing over Mishka's shoulders at the now black screen on the landline. You done? Come on. Mishka compiled and turned to follow the officer back down the hall and towards the holding cell. It's pretty cool, though, that he's refusing to leave Sasha, his friend. He's like, listen, I'm not leaving him. You have to get us both out. Thank you. Not a minute had passed before the sound of the static blared from the officer's walkie-talkie. Hey. Kimrick, this is Smith. Over. Hey, Smith, go ahead. Those two in holding cell D, they're free to go. Over. What? Alright, affirmative. Over and out. That was fast. That was very fast. After a quick tone from the receiver, the signal ended. With an exasperated sigh, the cop turned to Mishka with a look of disdain. Friends in high places won't always be able to bail you out, punk. I'll need my phone and, all 8 of my knives back. 8? You had 8 knives? Your stuff's on the counter there. I'll go get your friend. Mishka went to collect his confiscated things and silently pocketed them one by one. He slid his phone into his back pocket and waited for Sasha. Huh? They're letting us go? Just like that? Yup. How?
Come on.
Don't worry about it. Grab your phone. We'll call a rideshare to take us back. I want to get out of here. Sasha watched his hands as his fingers fumbled with the cuff of his jacket. Actually, I called Ari to come pick me up. I guess I won't be waiting long now. Mishka paused for a second and brought his fingers up to scratch at his jaw. His shoulders heaved with a heavy sigh. Okay. Is everything alright?
Seriously?
I was stuck in a holding cell for 2 hours with aching feet. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, well, see you later, I guess. I kind of want to be left alone right now. Oh, Sasha mad at Miska for this whole thing. I mean, oh, I wonder if Sasha's gonna be in, like, really big trouble with, like, his drug dealers. And who's Ari? I forgot.
Hey.
Arisha? Sounds like a girl. Sasha. Yep, it is. Sasha's thought was cut short by his friend's familiar voice. Without another word, Mishka turned and left. Mishka! Sorry, boy! Aw, Mishka's trying to be a good friend. He's like, I'm not leaving him. Aw, bye, Mishka. As Mishka left, Arisha looked toward Sasha, their shoulders dropping with a deep sigh.
Come on.
You, good to go, Sasha? Let's get out of here. Yeah, let's go. The sound of the 2 car doors closing, echoing in the dimly lit parking garage, soon followed by the roar of the car's engine coming to life. Arisha clicked their seatbelts in place and glanced over at their friend, fingers tightening onto the steering wheel. Okay, so, their pronouns are they, them, I think, from what I'm gathering. I already know what you're going to say.
Good. Then you know how tired I am of bailing you out of these spats between you two.
Do you know I'm missing my self-defense class to come pick you up? What even happened? It was just a normal drop, and Mishka didn't like the guy. Some cop saw, that was it. That was it. As if Mishka's jealous tendencies hasn't got you into shit like this before. Arisha shook their heads slowly, their manicured fingers loosening their grip on the wheel as the car turned out of the parking space. Am I wrong? No. Look, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just worried you're wasting your energy on a dead end. I know. Does the water have to be over your head for you to realize you're in too deep? Apparently. Yeah. He's always in too deep from what I'm gathering so far. You cannot get thrown in jail again. You're a dealer. How did you even get out? No one can afford bail in the city. I don't know. Miska went to make his phone call, and after that the cop came back to let us out. That shady as fuck of shit, Sasha. What's worse is he wouldn't tell me how. And I did ask. He seems real choosy on what I should and should not know. I think Miska's just trying to protect you, dude. Yeah. I'm suddenly like on Mishka's side. That's Miska though. He's secretive. But not with me. Apparently he is, from what you're telling me. Maybe they're right. Sasha looked out the window, watching the shops and streetlights fly by. The roads were almost empty at this time of night. Why do you put up with this? Why not just tell him this isn't working? 'Cause it's clearly not. There is no this. We're not in a relationship. Oh no? Could have fooled me. And like everyone else, man.
Seriously?
We're not dating. So then what are y'all? Because whatever it is, it doesn't look good from where I'm standing. Are you friends with benefits?
Ugh.
No! I don't know. Can we please... Sasha, there's all kind of relationships out there. And babe, whether you like it or not, you're in one. Friends fight all the time. You got so pissed at me once we were building your mainframe. You didn't talk to me for a week. That was a bed frame, Sasha. This is jail. I just picked you up from jail. Fine, I'll add don't get arrested to my list of goals, right next to not eating before bedtime. Yeah, well, at least think about what I said. I really don't like seeing you like this. Yeah, I don't think Arisha and Miska are dating. I mean, when they got together, they just kind of just hung out, watched TV, and... Okay, yes, they did do drugs together, but they didn't do anything else. They haven't kissed or nothing from what I remember. So they are just friends at this point. Tires eased to a stop next to the curb beside Sasha's apartment complex. With the engine still running, Arisha put the vehicle in park. Almost immediately after the car stopped, Sasha pulled the door handle and stepped out. Uh-huh. Thanks for picking me up.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, and if I miss another class with my hot instructor because of you, it'll be another week of not talking. Call me later. Sasha couldn't help a small smile from forming as he rolled his eyes and shut the car door. He watched a little hatchback pull away from the curve and rumble down the street. So then, what are y'all? Sasha sighed before heading into the apartment building. Hey, we're out of jail! Fuck, I'm so hungry. I gotta stop waking up so late. With a slow yawn, Sasha headed down the sidewalk and looked for a place to grab something to eat. Do we have money? He passed by quite a few good restaurants, but none of them were exactly what he was craving. Craving itself is hard to pin down, though. What do I even want to eat? Wait, I'm hearing sirens. Morning, sunshine. I got a pickup for you. Okay, when? At 1 o'clock today. It's at the flower shop. Is it? It's 1 o'clock right now. Sure is. Get moving. What do I do with it? Sell it? You'll drop it off at Club Trinity later tonight. I'll be there. See you then. Okay. What a tool. So much for grabbing something to eat first. Yeah, looks like we're gonna go pick up drugs on an empty tummy. Sasha pocketed his phone and sighed deeply, his stomach's rumbling. He could see the shop already. A sheer number of potted plants and hanging baskets of flowers clustered around the storefront were a dead giveaway. At least it smelled nice. Is that a purple sports car in this part of town? Oh, look at that. That is a purple sports car. It looks nice. Parked in front of the small inner city flower shop was a sleek car that cost an easy $250,000. Dude, don't even touch it. Don't touch it. Don't look at it. You can't afford it. It stuck out like a sore thumb in the mostly vacant parking spaces in front of the building. Sasha glanced at the car as he walked by, though the windows were too tinted to see who was inside. He pushed open the door to the flower shop and it gave a soft jingle as he entered. Oh, it's nice in here. Rows and rows of assorted plants lined the walls, filling the air with fresh scent of countless flowers. The fragrance was strong, but overall quite nice, and Sasha breathed it in appreciatively. He paused at the entrance for a moment before approaching the cashier.
Hey there.
Oh my god, they're adorable. Oh, I love the the bicolor eyes and... Oh, are they trans? That's a trans button, right? They are freaking adorable. I love them. Siren. Oh, that is such a good name. Oh shoot, I forgot to mop the back. It should be... Sasha, hey! Here's Siren. Working the double shift? Yep. My rent says I can't work under 12 hours a day. I'm joking, but not really. I hear that. My balance is looking pretty sad right now. Yeah. Anyway, are you here to help me stock the shop? Please. No, sorry, I'm just picking up a shipment today. It would have been filled within the last hour or so, I think, under Alexi's. Oh man, I could have really used the help. I'll check the sheet to see if it's ready. If it's in the back, though, it'll have to wait. Is something wrong? Someone from corporate is back there. Things are chaotic right now. Oh, the fancy sports car. Of course, it's a corporate person. Chaotic? It's a flower shop. How bad can it get? Oh, you don't know the half of it. Siren leaned over the counter a bit and motioned for Sasha to come closer. Curious, Sasha obliged. Alright, Siren's gonna spill the tea for us. Come on. There was a break-in last night. Some real spooky shit. So they sent someone in to check on everything, I guess. Even worse, apparently a dead dealer was found in the alley not far from here. Shit's crazy, Sasha. I've never seen it like this before. Oh, whoa. Is that the same dealer that Miska killed at the beginning of the game? Because I remember in the first part we do see Miska and they kill a freaking drug dealer in an alley. So, Miska might be responsible for that body. And don't even get me started on the old ladies coming in for their poppies. They're the worst of them all. The mention of a dead dealer made the back of Sasha's neck tingle. Because he's a dealer. He's like, oh, yeah, this is good to know. The dealers are being targeted. The dealer. Were they one of ours? I don't think so, but I don't remember either. It was only one dealer. But still, be careful, Sasha. Oh, hello? Look, it's like a pear. Oh, I get it. It's like a peach pad. That's really clever. I like that. Abruptly, the door leading to the back door opened. Oh, he's cute. Not as cute as Siren, of course. Siren is adorable. Emerging from the stockroom was a tall, built man carrying a plum pad. A plum pad. For someone, sent from corporate, he was pretty casually dressed. Okay, that guy is definitely a bouncer. Flower shops don't have bouncers, though. Siren flashed Sasha a glance as to alert him of the approaching man. Oh, that was fast. All done back there?
Yeah, everything looks good so far. May I see the book for the shop's shipments?
Oh, yeah. One second. Let me find it. And, okay, here you go. As if his life depended on how fast he could comply, Siren thrust out his arm and offered the man a white binder. I'm glad to see that Baby's Breath is selling well. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, that's the wrong binder. Let me just... Quickly ducking down behind the counter, Siren frantically searched for the correct binder and popped back up a few seconds later. Okay, yeah, purple binder for inventory. Here you go. Selling flowers and drugs is hard to keep track of sometimes. Thanks. Oh, shipments. Sasha had a shipment. Oh, this is Siren, sorry. Oh, shipments. Sasha had a shipment. One second, Sasha. Sorry, let me go get that. I know he's not they are not an interest, but I kind of wish Siren was one of the love interests of the game. I love them. I don't know if they identify as male or female. I know they're probably trans because they had the trans button, but they are adorable. I love Siren. Before the end of his sentence. Okay, Siren is a male. Identifies as he, him. Siren had already vaulted over the counter and briskly headed into the back. Once Siren had slipped away, the room was filled with silence. The only sounds in the room now were the quiet taps of the man typing on his tablet as he compared the notes in the binder to his own. Sasha finally broke the silence.
So...
Flowers! Serious business, I see. The man looked up from the tablet. My boss would argue it is. If a single petal in the shop ends up damaged, there'll be hell to pay for it. Wait, are we really talking about flowers right now or something else? They might be talking about something else. You know, something more, illegal. And better selling. Wow. Your boss sounds okay. Sasha's thoughts were cut off by an insistent honking from the vehicle outside the shop. That's my cue. Well, I hope you have a good day. Who is in the car? Take care. Weren't you waiting for wait, no. He was going to get our shipment, that's right. With that, the man closed the binder and turned to leave, the bell on the door chiming faintly as he pushed through and left the store. Sasha peered out the window, watching the man get into the driver's side of the purple car. Who was in the car making the honking? Man, I wish I had money. Okay! Whew, sorry that took so long. For some reason I had to dig to find this one. Anyway, here you go. Oh, did Vadim leave? Vadim? Wait, isn't that was who the person was talking on the phone to Miska about? Or did they say to stay away from Vadim? That guy from corporate? Yeah, didn't get to say goodbye. Oh well. With a shrug, Siren held out a rectangular purple box wrapped in lavender ribbon. A small white logo was printed on the lid. Yes, that is the exact box. I remember this. This exact box the drug dealer that got killed had. Anyway, here's your shipment. And remember what I said, yeah? About being careful? Sasha picked up the ornate box, lifting it and rotating as he examined the package. This looks more like a cake box. Good, then you can tell people it's just cake. See, Sasha? Sasha gave a light chuckle, having no complaints about the inconspicuous shipment.
Yeah.
After his goodbyes, he pushed against the door and left. The sun overhead was intense, and Sasha squinted against the glare, lifting a head to his forehead to shield his eyes. With his other hand cradling the box under his arm, he walks towards the nearest bus stop. Beast mill. Tyler. Well, there's some graffiti. Sasha took a seat at the empty bus stop. Thankfully for the shade the top of the bench provided. He set the box in his lap and stared at it. And the other night they found a dead dealer in an alley. The longer he stared at the box, the tenser his brows became. He'll drop it off at Club Trinity later tonight. I'll be there. Sasha didn't notice his thumb starting to fray the cardboard tab on the box as he got lost in his thoughts. Be careful, Sasha. He finished his phone out of his jacket and sighed as he swiped through his contacts, his stomach rumbling loudly. Pulling up Mishka's chat box, he typed a quick message. Hey, meet me at Trinity tonight. Hey, you hungry? Want to meet up for food? He wants Mishka to come with him. I think this is a little direct, especially after you were kind of snippy with him earlier, which, I mean, was kind of understandable. You did get arrested. Wait, can I? Wait, we're gonna save here. Okay, hey, hungry, you wanna meet up for food? The sound of labored breathing accompanied by the steady impact of shoes on concrete while Mishka jogged down the street, a single earbud beeping to inform him of a new text. About time you messaged. It's been almost a day. He slowed to a stop near the corner of the street, one hand pulling out his phone while the other wiped his forehead. Mishka glanced at the message and dropped his shoulders as he read. Guess he's not upset anymore. He briefly glanced over his shoulder before eyeing the message again. I guess I'll go. I am kind of hungry anyway. Responding with a simple, yeah, East Market 1 hour, he pockets the phone. He had an hour to jog home, shower, get changed, and commune to the east side. That was totally possible. Right? With a quick shrug and a grin, Mishka starts jogging again. I believe in you! Oh, that's Otto, right? Uh-oh. Run faster, Mishka! Run faster, Mishka! Mishka? Is he gonna make it? The narrow aisles of the outdoor market were lined with kiosks and food stands almost as far as the eye could see. Crowds of people swarmed around the various booths and wove between each other as they walked down the bustling street. It was an easy place to blend into, and an easy place to get lost within. Oh yeah, he's okay. Miska stood near an egg waffle booth. Egg waffle booth? What's an egg waffle? While he waited for Sasha to arrive. Shouldn't be too much longer, right? With a quick glance down at his phone screen, he sighed. Finally, Sasha sauntered up behind his taller friend and gently slapped Mishka's arm in greeting. You're late.
Wait, did I scare you?
Very funny. Glad you made it. Yeah, I'm really hungry. Come on, let's go get something. He's clearly feeling better. Oh, it's so cute! Oh, that is adorable. And look at the way Mishka's looking at him. The various scents of hot, savory, fried, and boiled foods filled the air. The aroma was almost a form of torture to Sasha, who still hadn't eaten yet today. There are so many choices here. It's hard to pick. It all smells pretty good, honestly. Well, whatever you pick, I'll pay. Miska arched an eyebrow and stared intently at his friend. You sure about that? Jeez, Miska, just pick. Sasha waved his hand dismissively and started down the tapered street. Miska followed after him, taking in all the food options they had in front of them. Did we get paid? Okay. I want fish balls, egg waffles, and boba. I want... That is a lot. If your friend is paying... You don't demand everything. I want spicy seafood pad thai. I want hot soup. I think it should be one of these two. Let's do pad thai.
Nice.
Oh shit, that sounds so good. I'll get the same thing. I want the Cabsadian to destroy my mouth. And you call me the weird one. Sasha laughed softly and shook his head while searching his jacket for his card. When he found it, he held it out to the vendor to be swiped. Question. Mishka slid his hand into his front pockets and turned his attention to Sasha. I have to meet up with my boss later tonight at Club Trinity. I don't want to go alone, so... It's always when you need something from me, isn't it? So I was wondering if you'd come with me. Sasha didn't look at Mishka when he asked. Not at first. His fingers slowly pulling his zipper up and down his jacket. Oh, he's anxious. Mishka's response was almost automatic, but the light briefly left his eyes. Are you asking me to go dancing with you? Why are you like this? Oh, the light briefly left his eyes. He said he always wants something. Do you feel like he only wants you around when he can benefit from you being around? Oh, that's sad. Mishka laughed at his friend. Of course, I'll come. We can bail after the drop, go hang out or something. Just then, their food was finished and Sasha reached for the steaming bowls eagerly, practically drooling when he saw the glistening rice noodles. Grab some napkins and forks. I'll find us somewhere to sit.
Okay.
Anything else for you, Your Majesty? Sasha disregarded the comment and chose one of the many small iron tables squeezed between stalls to sit at. Mishka stopped for a moment, looking behind himself and into the crowd, fixated on something. Oh, did he notice he's being tailed? Because he is being tailed, I think by Ada. Hey, come on, I want to eat. With what was way more napkins than they needed, Mishka walked over and set the stack onto the table as he sat down. Are you serious? You asked for napkins and I aim to please. Sasha laughed as he draped his jacket over the back of his chair and set the box from the flower shop on the table next to them. Oh. Dude, that's gonna be freaking swiped. You need to keep it very close, dude. Oh, he recognizes the box. Upon seeing the ornate packaging, Mishka's brows grew tense. Pink eyes scrutinized the logo stamped on the front.
Hey.
Where did you get that box? Huh? Sasha followed Mishka's eyes while he hunched over his food and stuffed his mouth with noodles. He slurped before speaking. Oh, this? It's my shipment. I know it looks like a cake box. Because Mishka killed somebody that had that box. So, have your shipments always look like that? Nah, this one's new. I guess they don't want it to look suspicious. It spreads through the city faster that way. Remember those tablets I was packing in my room the other night? That's what this is. The NS. Sasha wiped his mouth before picking up the box and looking at it once more. Do you know what NS stands for? It stands for not sure. Well, no, it doesn't, but it might as well. I don't know anything about it other than it hits fast and is potent. Sasha shrugged before setting it back down. I'm not selling this badge, but I wouldn't be surprised if they add it on to my normal rotation soon. The sooner he gets rid of that box, the better. Mishka, what's up? You're making a face. Huh? Oh, nothing. I'm fine. Okay. It didn't take too long for them to finish, especially at the rate Sasha was scarfing down his food. Mishka glanced over his shoulder briefly. Now for dessert! Oh yeah? And what would that be? I haven't decided yet, but I'll know it when I see it. I feel it in my bones. I can somehow totally believe that your bones can sense dessert. That's definitely on brand for you. Don't forget your box. Yeah. No, forgetting that would be the end of me, probably. He grabbed the box and carefully tucked it under his arm. The two of them stood from the little table, tossed their trash, and continued down the busy street. As dusk approached, all the lights of the market turned on and illuminated their path. Overhanging lanterns and signs flickered to life, giving the East Market a whole new atmosphere. There it is, up ahead. The gods of fried food have spoken, and my bones are answering. Sasha led them to the crepe stand. Crepe! Yes, perfect decision, where several classic and unique flavors of crepe were displayed. Fruity, savory, decorated, simple. You could have it all here. But the real question is, what flavor? You're probably gonna get strawberry, huh? Sasha glanced back at Mishka, who was looking off God knows where. Who knows where? What are you looking at? Mishka shook his head and turned, giving his undivided attention back to Sasha. Nothing. Why is he being weird? It's getting late. We should probably start heading towards the club. The sooner we drop off your box, the sooner we can leave. But my crepe... Get your crepe and eat it on the way. But I don't know what flavor I want. God, I love him. Oh. You love your little indecisive whiny boy, right? We don't know what crepe flavor he finally got. Okay. I think that's a good time to stop it. Here? For this time? Okay, save, and we're gonna oversave this one. So there we are, we're right there. Oh. Okay. So we're gonna be going to a club and hopefully dropping off the drugs safely and getting the heck out of there. Before that black-clad assassin kills us. But we have our own assassin with us, so we should be safe, right? Right? Okay. Yeah, let me know what you think about this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!